Tributes to a Kentucky political giant. People gathered at the state capitol to pay their respects and celebrate the life of Wendell Ford. WLKY's Corey Pippen was there and joins us live now with how the former governor and U.S. Senator is being honored.
Steve, Wendell Ford was remembered as a man of action and service, both in and outside of the political arena.
Without question, the gentleman we salute, the gentleman we venerate, and the gentleman we pay homage to was one of a kind.
As flags across the state fly at half-staff, crowds gathered in the state capitol rotunda, remembering retired Senator Wendell Ford, where the legend first began his career. Thomas Preston, senior advisor to Ford during his governorship, eulogized him.
How often did he repeat, and I quote, "The only reason for the existence of government is to serve people." When it came to fighting for Kentucky, no issue was too small.
That's how many say Ford lived, with a quick wit and dedication to others. Ford passed at the age of 90 at his Owensboro home on January 22nd after a battle with lung cancer. As governor and U.S. Senator, Ford fought to protect coal, agricultural, bourbon, and horse racing industry jobs. He rose to the position of majority whip in the Senate. In Frankfort, he's known for consolidating state government, making it more efficient.
He took a great source of pride in being the first one in, and he also took a great source of pride in scribbling little notes. They would put in a chair and say, like, "Good morning, Mike," and I would get in at 7:30. He would have been there by 6:30.
He was always young at heart. One thing about Wendell Ford, he was always young at heart. I had the chance to visit with him on a few occasions this past fall, and as his body began to wither, his wit, wisdom, and mind was there right up till the end.
Despite all of his accomplishments, those who knew him best say he remained humble, never forgot his roots.
He was always finding compromise. He was always reaching out and trying to put Kentucky first. His whole life was about putting Kentucky and putting people first.
Here truly then was and is one of God's finest designs. Yes, a colossus performing good deeds for so many, whenever, wherever opportunities arose.
Ford also served in the United States Army and the Kentucky Army National Guard. Visitation for Ford is scheduled for Monday at the Glenn Funeral Home. His funeral service is Tuesday at the First Baptist Church in Owensboro. He'll be laid to rest in Elmwood Cemetery. I'm Corey Pippen, WLKY News.